Before we begin, be sure to pick up this spooky Kurt Barlow Lives design over on the TobattoVision merch store. Link in the description below. Enjoy the show.
Today, we are diving into one of the most talked about, and let's be real, divisive horror releases of the year, Salem's Lot 2024. Now, I know, I might be in the minority here, but let me just say this. I loved this movie.
What?
Before you hit the comment section to roast me for saying that, let me explain why I think most people who wrote this film off at first need to pump the brakes, hit rewind, and give it a second shot. Because once you do, you just might see what I'm seeing. Let's talk about why Salem's Lot 2024 deserves some serious love. First things first, is it better than the 1979 version? Okay, let's get the elephant-sized vampire in the room out of the way. No, of course not. It's not better than the 79 classic. But that's okay. The 79 miniseries is a towering achievement of TV horror that gave us nightmare fuel for decades. The 2024 version, on the other hand, is like the wild cousin, a different beast entirely, with its own merits that got a little buried under the avalanche of high expectations. The pacing, yes, it's fast, but that's not always bad. Look, I'll admit it, this movie feels like it was injected with pure adrenaline and made to sprint through its own story. Could it have benefited from being a 3-hour-plus epic or a miniseries? Absolutely. But the high-speed pacing also keeps the tension cranked up to 11. It's like a relentless vampire freight train coming straight toward you. And while some may have felt rushed, I was all in for the ride. If you take a step back and let the movie wash over you, you might find yourself sucked into its fast-paced madness in a way you didn't expect. The cast was A+. I don't care what the critics are saying. The cast here killed it, pun intended. These actors understood the assignment, folks. From Ben to Mike, the performances were solid across the board. And then there's Kurt Barlow. Oh, Barlow. This is where I've got to gush a little bit. Kurt Barlow is monstrous, feral, and awesome. This is what horror fans live for. Kurt Barlow, in this movie, is absolute nightmare fuel. He's monstrous, feral, and a full-on predator. A terrifying mix of the 1979 Barlow design, but cranked up with a modern edge. He's not just lurking in the shadows anymore. He's here, and he's hungry. When Barlow is on screen, you can feel the energy of the film shift. He's that kind of presence. And trust me, if you didn't dig Barlow the first time, give the film another go. Watch those scenes again, and you'll realize how terrifyingly perfect his design is for this 2024 iteration. Again, he doesn't hold a candle to the design of the 79 Barlow or match that actor's performance whatsoever, but the actor in this film who played Barlow, Alexander Ward, did a fine job in and of himself and is a perfect addition to the Salem's Lot Barlow lineup. The score was pure eerie perfection. It was atmospheric, eerie, and exactly what you need to set the tone for a town slowly being devoured by darkness. It gave me the chills in all the right places, and the composer deserves a standing ovation for keeping me on edge throughout the film. Now let's talk about the effects. Were they perfect? No. Some of the CGI had that meh factor for sure, but I'm willing to look past that because the practical effects and creature designs more than made up for it. Plus, If we're lucky, we might even get an extended version of the film down the road, something that can flesh out the details we didn't get enough of the first time, so fingers crossed for that. Is Salem's Lot 2024 a perfect movie? Of course not. Not by a long shot. It's flawed, and it could have been so much more with extra runtime and more fleshed out character arcs. But here's the thing. Salem's Lot was fun. It never got boring, it kept me hooked, and by the end, I was left feeling satisfied in the way that only a solid vampire flick can do. Sometimes that's all you need, right? So, for all the people who were disappointed the first time around, I'm asking you to take a step back and look at it with fresh eyes. Maybe even embrace the flaws, because when you do, you'll see that Salem's Lot 2024 isn't just a pale shadow of the 1979 version. It's a fresh take that packs a lot more fun, feral terror, and Barlow insanity than people are giving it credit for. And honestly, it's got some serious rewatchability. And if I dare say so myself, it is far better than the sequel from 1987 and far better than the 2004 version.
Get back! I am a priest!
If you're still on the fence or you didn't vibe with it the first time, give it another go. Trust me. Once you lean into the chaos of it all, you might find yourself loving this fast-paced, monster-filled take on the classic.
Sad to see a man's faith fail.
So, will you give it another shot? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let me know what you think of this wild ride. Did you love it? Did you hate it? And why? Keep it spooky, my friends, and stay out of the lot, unless you're ready to face the vamps. Long live Kurt Barlow.
Just a reminder, don't forget to order your very own Kurt Barlow Lives design over on the TobattoVision merch store. Link in the description below. Thanks for watching.